What's up, Megan? What's going on? How are we? It is past my bedtime. Well, actually, no, it's not past my bedtime. Anyone that comes in this chat will tell you that I'm up late most of the time. But I'm currently working at the moment, and I was just playing around. Jeff, I don't sleep at this time. It's far too early. I'm still working, but I was playing around. I've seen Garrett and Colleen have been going on and doing the live, like members only. And I was like, oh, I might just come on and do one for everybody, even if you're a member or a non-member. If you're a subscriber, you can come on in. But what's been happening today? I had some clients running in the Baxter's Marathon. Had people doing 10Ks, people doing 5Ks. It's been a good day. I am tired though. Jeff knows. I was out drinking last night. They all did good. They all PB'd their times, which was fantastic. That's all that I want. I don't care. I don't care what their times are, as long as they set out and they give it their all. I don't know. I don't think I can share my screen on this, can I? Yeah, chat shit. I'm chatting shit, but I'm getting people wham because I'm doing my client programming, Aaron. That's what that's about. Oh, I can share my screen. I could share my client's programming while I'm doing it. While I'm doing this. But I thought I would just come on. I'm nearly finished my work and I was just playing around on YouTube and I thought I would see what this is all about. I thought going live on YouTube, you could actually see who was here. But maybe not. Participants. Oh, you can actually. You can see that Aaron's here. You can see that Jeff's here. See that Megan's here. But there's 7 people. But maybe you can't see them all. What's everyone else been doing today? Joseph, my man, how are you? It's past Jake's bedtime. Jake will not be here. I don't know why we didn't go live earlier tonight, actually. I've not spoke to him today. We have sent each other a lot of videos, but we haven't actually spoke on the phone or anything. What did you write your paper on? And you caught a cold. I don't ever really, well, actually, no, I was going to say I don't ever get the cold, but people around me seem to get ill all the time, and I never get ill. Touch wood, I bet you I'll fucking get ill now that I've said that. I'll tell you what I am, I'm fucking tired. Megan, what is it you do? Goals. How to make a goal plan for client psychology so much. Oh, that's cool. That's right up my street. Da-da-da. Is your master's in psychology? Joseph, I often wake up congested, but it goes away as soon as I'm out. As soon as I'm up and about, it goes away. Fucking hell. Load up on that vitamin D3, my man. Sports and health sciences. Oh, nice. Do you know, I dropped out of school when I was 15 years old. So I do not have a master's in anything. I did go to college, but I dropped out of high school when I was 15. I did not like school at all. And then I went to college and did mechanical engineering. Didn't like that. Decided I want to help people. And then I went and did learning disability nursing and worked with adults with learning disabilities. And then I took over when I moved back home. I did my manager's award and took over two of the family's businesses until the start of last year when I went into full-time coaching. I am a master baiter, but I've been coaching since 2015, but at the start of last year, I put the care homes to the side and went full-time coaching. And now I get to stay up until sometimes 2 in the morning working. But that's my choice. Oh, 30 kilos. Megan, same here. I'm 39 and I always wonder, like, oh, I wonder if I'll do this for the rest of my life or will I change and do something else? But I love helping people. So, people it is. 3 to 5 reps. What do you want to do with your masters? There's him, Big Daddy Grant Hooper. Congratulations, my man. Have you named the baby yet, Grant? Is that actually the Big Jags? Is that actually Glinton or is that just a fake account? Fuck, Grant, that's scary, man. Hope everything's all right. Elliot or Oliver, they're both great names. Mate, babies are resilient as fuck. My baby was born over 3 months early. He was 512 grams. He was in hospital for 115 days. He couldn't breathe by himself until he was 112 days. They're resilient. Elliot Hooper's a good name. Yeah, I like that. How's uh how's your wife? Yeah, my Haley's a introvert. She does not like fast. She would like we had so many people wanting to come to the hospital when we were in the hospital, and we were like 4 hours away from home, and people would come every day to like the hospital, and it was quite overwhelming. Like it was overwhelming anyway, but then you felt like you had to make time to see people that were coming to visit. And it's like they thought they were doing good, but it was just like here, like we're already going through something. We don't need to try and entertain like everybody else type thing. But I get it. So um yeah, my partner was the same. Sorry, I'm doing work while I'm doing this. I thought I would just come on and see what how you do the YouTube lives rather than going through StreamYard. I've not done one of these. Hi Adam, how are you getting on? 60 seconds rest. You haven't finished cleaning the house to go visit. See you later, Grant. Do, 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 do. I will not be on here for long, I don't think. Well, depends how long. It is 25 past midnight. I aim to be in bed before 1 a.m. I have got two more clients to program for. I've just had a client finish up a session 2 minutes ago. So I'm going to message him and say, why are you training at fucking midnight? I might be up at midnight, but I'm not going to the fucking gym at that time. I went to my bed at 3 a.m. last night. If Jeffrey's still here, if Papa Birch is still here, he can attest to that because I was talking shit in a chat with him, and Adam woke up really early. I thought he was going to wake up late. I thought he might want to lie in this morning, and we went out. Had friends over. I say friends over. Friends from another city came to visit for the weekend. Not at my house, but they grew up in this town. So it's my best friend, and he was out. So we went out for dinner and drinks, and home early. But then I stayed up late, and I thought Adam might have had a long lie this morning, but he decided he was getting up at 7:30. So I went to bed at 3. I was back up at 7:30. I was in the trampoline park with him by 9 a.m. this morning, and I thought I would get an early night tonight, but then my day ran away with me. So now I'm doing my work that I usually do earlier before me and Jake normally go on the podcast. I'm doing it this time at night. Yeah, and that's that. I know I've got hiccups. But I am tired. And then I noticed there was no one live, and I thought, fuck, while I'm working here, I can come on, chat. If anyone wants to jump in, fucking talk shit, they can talk shit. Mm-mm. Right. If I put this here, That doesn't even help me. Fuck's sake. What week is that? Week 2, week 3. So we're going into week 4, obviously. Does anyone else coach in here? Or just me? Oh shit, I missed fucking Garrett and that had fucking dents on Sevy's thing with tonight. Did they? Is that been? Let me pull that up. I totally forgot about that. It was a great episode. Oh, so it's obviously finished. At the moment, I've got 36 one-to-one clients. And that's at the moment, that's all I'm taking on. It's basically a one in, one out system at the moment, but I've got something coming very soon that's going to allow me to take on more people, but it's not one-to-one coaching. It'll be a group. It'll be an online group program based on hybrid training. I hate the term hybrid training, like fitness racing. So all this fucking like High Rocks, Deca, hybrid games, very big over here in the UK and in Europe. It's basically fucking CrossFit programming with more running. But I'll be putting together like a team program, and they'll just have access to that via True Coach. And then they'll be in their own little private community where I'll upload educational videos. Like all my one-to-one clients, they've got like an education hub, so we cover everything. Loads of different topics on training, nutrition, mindset, lifestyle. We got different coaches that come in and deliver talks once a month. We do like meetups, and then my hybrid clients, they pay for online, but they also see me once a week face to face as well for like PT. And that's why I can't take any more of that on, because I don't want to do any more hours on the gym floor. I physically can't with my life. So to grow the business even more, it's either buy a premises, which I've been looking for the last few years, and there's nothing suitable at the moment, or grow like a online program. So that's the avenue that I'm venturing down. Yawn Solo. Oh, nice, Adam. You own an affiliate. That's awesome. There we are. We were just speaking about you, Colleen. I forgot that you were on Sevy's channel tonight. This week's actually fucking flown by, and I think the next couple of weeks, I say couple, I mean month, is going to be well stressful. No, Kenneth, I spoke about that. Well, I've only been on for 20 minutes, so probably about 10 minutes ago. Early last year, I took myself out of that. Well, technically, I'm still fucking registered in that role, but we trained up someone to take over my position, or to take over my day-to-day work. And at the start of this year, so since January, I've not had to be in there, which has been nice, which has been very nice. I still have to go in from time to time for certain things, but that's just as and when they need someone. If the likes of another one of the like directors or partners are out of the country and something serious happens and they need someone, it's me they go to. But um, yeah, I'm very very rarely there. I've not been there in over 2 months, so it's grand. Whereas the first few podcasts that I ever done on the Glinton channel, I was sitting in the office in the care home. That's what I used to. That's where I used to do the podcast from because I never used to do them out here because this used to be Adam's like playroom. It kind of still is. It's still got some of his stuff behind that Lockleigh barbell flag is like a shelving unit, and it's got a ton of Adam's stuff behind the flag. But I've got this is where I work from as well, so he very rarely comes out here anymore. It's like a building out in my backyard, you would call it, I guess. We call it a garden. But yeah, I do sleep. I will go to my bed in the next 25 minutes, hopefully, and I will sleep for 7 hours because that's all I need. Oh, that's the wrong one. A she shed? No, it's like proper. It's a proper building. It's brick and mortar, double glazing, um, windows, blinds, electricity, Wi-Fi, heating. Right, I've made a fucking arse of this. Like, I probably shouldn't have come on here while I was trying to work, but my nose got the better of me. I was too nosy when I was seeing. Oh, Chrome is restricting that. Fuck off. What's a she? What is a she shed? Is that an American thing? There we go. Da-da-da. I don't want to see top chat. I want to see all chat. There we go. That's better. She shed is like a woman's equivalent of a man cave. Aye. Yeah, well, kind of, well, I don't know. It's got a TV to my, this is my right, by the way. It's got a TV on the wall to my right, which has got the Xbox, and then it's got Adam's stuff there, and then it's just got my bike erg, and then all my work stuff in the desk in the corner. So there's nothing. Well, if maybe that is women's quarters. I don't know. You guys can decide if it's feminine or not. Week 3, we need to go back to what did she last do? It was 5, 5, and 2. Let's increase that. There is no pictures on any wall in this room. I actually took pictures down. Oh, I can't remember who, someone else asked that a minute ago, so I counted them. At the moment, 36 1-to-1. And I'm working on bringing out like a group online program for the likes of being ready for like High Rocks, Deca, hybrid games, etc. Yeah, kind of they call it like if you were to get someone to build you something like this here in the UK, they call it a summer house, but it's not a summer house in the way that you would probably call a summer house in America. A summer house in America would probably be like by a pool or something, whereas you very, very rarely find a house in the UK that will have a pool. 60, 70, 80. I can deal with that. Yeah, so like 36 clients at the moment. No, I don't. No, no, I don't. I don't work in person with all of them. Some of them don't even live in this country. So I've got two in Australia. I've got a lassie that's actually she's a yachty. So she actually fuck. Where's she based now? Her grandfather owns a ranch in Texas, but I'm pretty sure the yacht is usually docked in the Keys, and she goes all over the place. Um, Out of the 36, there's probably about 18 that I see like every single week for some once a week, some are twice. So depending on what kind of package they come on for, they either pay between like 200 and $300. No, sorry, 180, let's say 180 UK pounds and 280 UK pounds a month. Yeah, she's a yachty, and the yacht that she's currently on has a chef that was in below deck, I believe. So she's the head one on where she is. Uh, Last is an Amrab. I've only ever watched like one season of that show. It did look fun though. Yeah, Colleen, 18 at the moment. That's why I was saying, like, that's me at capacity now. I'm not taking on any more one-to-ones. I had 3 people apply on my form last week, but I just can't do it. And then I had a lady message me today, and she's an ex-client, and she wanted to come to me Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings. And it's like, yeah, it would be great, but I don't want to fucking have to, give away. I don't want to have to give away more time because that's another like 3 hours of my week. But it's not even just that time; it's the time planning. It's the time fucking like there after. It's not just like the session time. So I yeah, it's not worth it for me. So that's why I'm going on it. That's why I'm going to do a group program online while I'm still looking for a premises and whatnot. But yeah, I don't want to take anyone else on. But yeah, increase exactly. That's when you can start increasing your rates as well. Yeah. I'm not no, I don't think I need a Bryson yet. I'm not making the Taylor Self money yet. Da-da-da, we get that on board. 45, 55, and 65. Was that already? The weird thing about this one is, Colin, you can't invite people on, can you? Yeah, Tia's healed up after she fractured her tibia at the British Championships. So she's doing really well now. I don't think you can. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can't invite people on here. You can share your screen. That's about it. That's the only thing going live on YouTube. You can't actually invite anyone on, can you? Which is strange. Hmm. Right, I'll be finished. I'll be finished this in no time. Colleen, how many clients do you work with on a week to week? Because I know you coach as well. This must be really boring for everyone watching. See you later, dude. Oh, baby, I love the way. Tell you, Chris has got some lineup on his podcast this week. He's got Scott Swicer, Fluffy Duck, and fuck, what's the abandoned ship? Seth Page. That'll be fun. I took on 5 full-time clients over the summer, meeting with most of them 3 times. Yeah, see when you're meeting with someone 3 times a week, like that's a lot of hours that you're putting in. Oh, nice. See, I do. So they pay like a monthly subscription. The way I work my business is they pay a monthly subscription. It's it's they're not paying for sessions. They get sessions as part of the coaching, but they're paying to be coached like through everything, whether it's nutrition, whether it's prepping for their event, whatever it might be. And then we've got like an education hub. Like I'm sure Souza probably he uses the Adam Hormozzi's. It's called School. I've got my own. I've got my own like education hub. I use Notion, and it's all built out there with all the educational videos, so they get access to all that. We've got different speakers that come on and speak about all types of stuff, and yeah, it's different than like just going for like PT. Ah, so the big jag isn't you. That's when you know you've made it, when people start making parody accounts of your name. Maybe we'll see Yon's Tin of Monster in here one day. 127.5. Jags on the shelf. 60, 78. Oh, I don't. I've never claimed to have a big penis, like, or a big can of Monster. Block pools. 10s there. Let's get that up. No, I love seeing people face to face. As much as online's good, I do not um I do not get as much fulfillment out of online coaching only as I do actually getting to see the people. Especially, well, actually, that's a lie. Some on clients, I do. The ones that are really good communicators, I do. See people that I have to chase and remind, like, all the time of, "Hey, you need to do this if you want me to be able to do that." Um, I hate I hate that part of it, and sometimes it gets quite tedious, but your face-to-face clients, they don't seem to need that because they have that built-in accountability of they get to see it every single week, so they don't. They are good communicators, and they're a bit more just on the ball, I think, because they have to see every week. And I think you build up a bit more rapport with people that you actually get to see in person, or I certainly do. Especially because if someone's online and they're not a very good communicator, then how can you build up that rapport? Whereas, like, I tell my clients fucking, like, all sorts about me to make them feel that they can tell me anything, and most of them do. I don't know what an incline. Oh, here we go. No, I wouldn't. It's funny you say that. I'm sure I said that on the podcast with Jake that I was gonna get that tattoo lab that Stephen Renner went and got done, and they make it so it's pain free. And I said I was gonna get my whole head tattooed, but nah, I wouldn't ever get my head tattooed. I don't think anyway. Is there much market for you stripping, Ramirez? I can't imagine that would be very pleasant. I I'm a wimp when it comes to getting tattoos. I do not enjoy getting them. Right, that is her done. Hey, you got me a guest. Who did you get? Who did you get? David. Yo, I got you a guest. Who? Who did you get? An MMA fighter. Who? You can WhatsApp me. Oh, I wonder if I wonder. I'm going to message David Weed and see if he'll come on here just now. Brock Lesnar would be ace. Everyone will be well jealous because I've got David Weed on WhatsApp now. Noodles, what MMA fighter? And do you actually have him for us? Oh, mate, I would love to speak to Ken Shamrock. Oh, right, hold on, you're getting his name. It does not sound like you have anyone for us if you don't know his name, but I will not give out hope. Oh, mate, I would love to speak to Tito Ortiz as well. Tito Ortiz is the man. He's fucking dumb as fuck, but I love him. How does he, honest to fuck, how does he works in government, does he not? Tito Ortiz. He's like, is Tito Ortiz not, is he not like fucking mayor of Miami or something like that? Or he's on something. They're meeting in the back of a trucker, currently. If you've never watched one of David's lives, you should. It's fucking fun. Oh yeah, if you've never watched one of David's lives, you should watch them. They are chaotic. 5 times 5. Hmm. Did I fucking write that programming? Of course I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 77. His name is Redwan Laga. 27 pro fights. North African. All right. Here, send me the details. I'll easy have him on. Will you come on with him and be like his spokesperson, be his manager? There we go. Trying to hook him up with a group. Now we're talking. Do you know what, Ken? If I haven't actually read into it, I would love to dismiss it. I would love to say it's fucking nonsense, and it probably is fucking nonsense. I haven't read anything, so I think without reading anything, I like can't. But autism was around before Tylenol was. Is it something that probably contributes to, or could contribute to, like a woman having like complications in pregnancy? I don't know. Is it causing autism? I'm gonna hazard a guess and say no. But again, I'm just a fucking coach from Scotland that happens to have an autistic son. But um, yeah, I'm not a fucking expert. But my initial thoughts was this is like nonsense. And then I'm loving seeing everyone fucking sharing it as if it's fucking like fact. Yeah, Joseph, I think that's what it was. I thought I knew he was the mayor of something, and it, Huntington Beach makes sense because that's what he was, the Huntington Beach bad boy, wasn't he? Da-da-da, da-da-da. Yeah, vaccines, all that fucking. Oh, it is week 8, week 2, week 2, 8 weeks out, week. Fuck's sake, I was looking at the wrong fucking week. What a stupid cunt. No, PK isn't one of my clients. Heidi was at one point. She is talking about coming back when I launch the group programming. Do 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 do. 1 times 1, right? Okay, here we go. PK does Thunderbro, I think. I'm pretty sure PK does some Thunderbro amongst other stuff. Uh, 1 times 1 at 8, 4 times 2 at 86. David, I can't get anyone to come on this because I'm just live. It's not via StreamYard, this one. I just went live on YouTube rather than going on StreamYard because I didn't actually plan it. I thought I was literally going to stay on for like 5 minutes, and now I've been on for like 45 minutes. It's actually slowing me down for what I should be doing, like finishing this work so I can go to my fucking bed. But it's quite fun just chatting to people while you're working. Built at 1.1 at RPE. Something good. if you guys can help this guy out, he's a good dude. Here, we'll have him on. We can easy chat to him. We've never had an MMA fighter on before. 4 times 2, 86. Yeah, Kenneth, I love Zerchers. I do a lot of Zercher work, but it's fucking killing my. I think I've pinched. I think I've pinched a nerve right in here from doing Zerchers with the axle bar, and for the last like week or so, it's see during the day, fine. Like I can still do pull ups, still do everything with my arm. But then when I'm lying in my bed at night or when I'm sitting here, like using the mouse or on the keyboard, my elbow's just throbbing. And I think it's from doing Zerchers. Salts press, yeah, only for there's like 3 of my clients that do that. And that's because they're powerlifting clients. But for my GPPs, like nah, like not really. Me and Haley have got a big bed. We basically sleep with our backs to each other most of the time, I think, once we fall asleep. Yeah, that doesn't sound good, David. Elbow pain. He suggested cheap, simple grip trainers took the pain away. Like a hand clamp one. I've got one, what's it called? It's iron grip. Do you know what? I used to keep it in my car when I was driving. I'd be like fucking squeezing it. I've not seen that for fucking ages. I bet it's in like a gym bag. But yeah, I used to use that all the time, or when I was sitting like watching TV, just the iron grip, just doing that. Or um it's a strongman tool now, but it's like a ball. You get different strength balls and you just like squish the ball. But yeah, that fucking great for the forearms. CJ's a smart dude. I like CJ. Don't tell him I said that, but I do like CJ. Bench 6 times 3. Well, 6 times 3, 3 reps, 84%. Oh, speaking of fucking Ollie lifting, do you remember Mike Sauer? He fucked his elbow up today lifting. Snatch at a comp. Megan, I do both. So week 8 of this block for a client. So sumo deadlifts, obviously building in their sets, but they're working up to a heavy single at 8.5 RPE. And then so with that, I've told them that's something that they could pull for 3 reps. And then they're going to drop back and they're going to do 4 sets of 2 at 86%. Comp pause bench, they're just going to build to doing 6 sets of 3 at 84%. And then we just go into our accessory work. And that is, I think most powerlifters are not most, but not the high levels, but just the people that like lift recreational. They take the piss a little bit with their accessory work. Um, so most of mine is like I give them a rep range and basically tell them to fucking rinse the fuck out of it. So whether it's like a pendlay for like 4 to 6 reps, um, a glute drive, like 8 to 15. If they're hitting 15, they can put the weight up. If they're not, then wait until you are basically, and just rinse their accessory work. Bigger muscle is going to be a stronger muscle. Yeah, I use both. Yeah, RPE is definitely a skill. You need to know yourself pretty. Why is that? You kind of need to know where you're at. Week 8. But that's why I know my lifters. So when I tell them like one by one, at like a 7.5 RPE, I can kind of give them like around their percentage of like it's going to be around here for you, and then they can kind of gauge off that. Yeah, so if you need it broken down, that's what I do. So the likes of last week on this client's program, it was a heavy single RPE 7.5, and I've said that's for them. That's probably going to be anywhere between like 85 and 91% of their 1 rep max, like their last test of 1 rep max, and it ended up being. Let me look. 130. What was their single? 89%. So I was correct. Yeah, how sore is this? Yeah, oh fucking hell, I remember that. One by one. 5 2's 89. 5 5's at 79. 'Fuck off. I've not tested any of my 1 rep maxes in a long time. I've got no I've got no need for it. People test too much, especially powerlifters. Ugh. Or a lot of them do anyway. Right, I've got one more day left to do, and then I'm gonna love yous and leave yous. Back squat. 5 times 3 at 80%. What kind of competition would you like to do? 3 times 4 6. What kind of training have you been doing? Three times 6 to 8. Yeah, we'll keep that there. I really want to do a backyard ultra next year. I've got some high rock stuff to get out of the way, and then I've committed to running 50 miles in a day with a friend for charity next summer, but I really want to do a backyard ultra. Jake's pretty lean, like he's pretty jacked. Big Jakey boy. He's a humble man. He's pretty jacked. Right, that's me finished. Fucking finally. Mm. Do the half marathon. Half marathon's fun. It's 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 far enough that it's not. It's far enough that it's not pleasant, but not too far that it's not like doable. Like I'll at the moment I run about 50 kilometers a week. So the last 3 weeks I've done a half pretty much every week just to kind of just get time on feet. Um, but the first two times I did a half marathon, I was fucking wrecked for days. I mean, like fucking wrecked. Like when I finished it, my intercostals were fucking. I was getting like cramp. You know, I'd be sitting in the car, like going home, and I'd be like, like I was getting like fucking like these like shooting pains in between my ribs, and it was like it was obviously just fucking cramping because like dehydrated. I was like didn't use electrolytes, fucking wasn't fueling properly, and yeah, I felt like shit after it. But now I've got them down where I can do a half marathon and then I could go and like train another session, which which is a good spot to be in. Yeah, pickle juice is fucking really good for it, isn't it? It's fucking disgusting though. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna. You know what? Yeah, end stream. I can see the button. I was gonna say I don't even know how to fucking end it, but I do. Nice chatting to you all. I will do this more often because I sit out here and work late a lot. Yeah, a lot of like ultra runners use mustard packets. Can you imagine fucking running like 100 miles and you're just fucking eating mustard packets though? There's so many things you can get now. You can get salt sticks that are just like, you know, like gummy sweets. You can get all sorts of stuff now. I use I've got this, do you know like how you get the soft shell pouches, like the like hydration flasks, the soft ones for like your running vest. I've got a soft one that you can put it's up to five gels in it, and I buy it's called Kendall Mint Cake. Well, that's the company, Kendall Mint Cake. I'm assuming you get it in the States as well, but the KMC gels are fucking brilliant. They're just like water, and they've got 100 milligrams of caffeine in each gel, and it's got electrolytes in it, and it's really easy on the stomach. Whereas like most gels just did not agree with my stomach. Hence why, like, there's some supplements that don't agree with my stomach. I took that beta-alanine and citrulline malate before doing the hybrid games, and then was sick during the race because it just did not agree with my stomach. But those gels, they do. I'm trying to think. I took a Mertens a Mertens drink before doing High Rocks in Barcelona. Um, and that didn't sit well either. I was sick taking that, and I'm pretty sure Mason uses Mortons or Mertens, whatever it's called. Good company, but you have to just find what works for you. Some people fucking hate gels, but I like the yeah. I don't know if it's Mertens or Martins. It's a white and black logo. I'll find it and pull it up another time. But yeah, they do really good stuff. It just doesn't like I just don't like it. But yeah. Okay. Toodaloo. Good night. Whew.